Hi, folks, and welcome back to our Cannamentor program. Today, we're featuring Erin, or I don't know when you're going to be watching this, so it's kind of odd to say today, tomorrow, tonight. But we're featuring Erin Polinger, and I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Yep.
Another great, highly qualified industry professional that's familiar with the seed to sale process. So I would really recommend reaching out to her if you want to learn about this industry. I actually recommend her for jobs all the time. I'm not sure you know that, but I always say if you need to talk about compliance, you call Erin. So let's meet Erin Polinger, folks. Erin, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me today.
No, well, thank you for volunteering some time to be available. Let people know that you're available, and hopefully they'll reach out to you and magical stuff will happen. Tell us about the journey that you've taken into cannabis and what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. I started in the industry back in 2013. So when the first medical certificates were awarded for dispensaries, I started off as just an assistant manager of a dispensary and kind of worked my way through all the different departments there, gaining as much knowledge and experience as I could. Then May of last year, so May of 2020, I went off on my own and I've started my own compliance consulting company. And so basically what that entails is I can go into any facility, whether it's dispensary, cultivation, manufacturing, and help set up compliant operations and fix any problems that may be existing already.
Wow. So May of 2013, you were an assistant manager. Where was that at?
That was at Botanica in Tucson.
Botanica. And then from Botanica, you went to?
I stayed at Botanica for almost 8 years. And then I went on my own.
Wow, that's fantastic. So the 8 years at Botanica, I know that they've had cultivations and manufacturing, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I always have to give credit. George Roop was the one who told me about your talented ways. But right now you do compliance for cultivations, manufacturing, and dispensaries?
Correct. So any kind of facility that is involved with cannabis at all, I do compliance. I also do operational work. So if you're needing SOPs written or training on your employees on how to operate in a compliance manner and just really kind of building that culture of compliance. So it's not something that you have to work to or worry about when that state inspection comes.
And you're an independent consultant now? Is that kind of?
Yes, correct.
Excellent. What were you doing before? You're so young, 7 years, and you're a cannabis expert. What were you doing before cannabis?
Before cannabis, I bounced around a little bit. I've got my degree in paralegal studies, also in business accounting. So I tried both those fields for a little while. And, the cubicle life really wasn't for me. But both of those industries kind of felt like compliance is where I found my home, because it kind of walks the line on both of those things that I enjoy doing. And I feel like I'm pretty accomplished at, but it's also in a really exciting industry.
Wow, legal and accounting. Those are two of the most important elements in this industry.
Yeah, it's definitely beneficial to have some background in those industries.
So what advice would you have to an aspiring social equity applicant? And then I'm going to ask about an awardee, and then I'll ask about just a professional in general. But
yeah. For applicants, I would just say network as much as you can. Really get to know all of the people in the industry. This is such a tight community that we have built here in Arizona specifically, and there's no downfall to knowing more people. Everybody's willing to lend a helping hand and just soak up all the knowledge that you can from all the people that are involved.
And what about if you're communicating with somebody who just won a license? What's the first step after they celebrate that night?
I think the first step is probably not what people think is the most exciting, but that is learning compliance and regulations and really setting yourself up to be able to achieve success right off the bat instead of having to take steps backwards.
And for those social equity applicants that are on the journey, and they're through our MITA portal, people are gathering all kinds of information, and we hear this all the time. But they thank you for the information. I know I'm not social equity qualified, but I think I'm going to try a professional approach and transition into cannabis or try to find a job. Thank you for the information. Any advice on to those individuals?
Yeah, if you're looking for a job in the cannabis industry, I think it's really important to understand that you're one of many that are trying to get in. So try to find your edge, what sets you apart from the other hundreds of applicants trying to get into the industry. On top of that, don't turn down a job that may not be your perfect job at the very beginning. It is really easy to move laterally as well as up and down in the cannabis industry, and really gaining the knowledge from working in different departments is going to make you a more well-rounded professional.
Excellent. If I may suggest, you should have some sort of like introductory package available for free for social equity license awardees once they're awarded, so that they can reach out to you and get a little bit of just, a few minutes worth of guidance. But we won't hold you to that. But if you do decide to do that, let us know. We'll put it out on our website. We're creating a list of companies that are offering this and that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anybody's welcome to reach out to me, and I don't charge people for my time initially. When it's just off the bat, I'm more than willing to discuss things with people free of charge.
Yeah, are you a sole practitioner? What would we call it? Do you have like a team, or how's that?
So far it's just me. I've got one person that sometimes helps me write up my reports and stuff like that when I bring back audit reports and things like that. But mostly you're just going to get me.
That's cool. No, that's fantastic. When George Roop says Erin is the top, then that means George Roop's award in this industry at the Tucson Cannabis campus means everything. Would you agree?
Yeah, he's really outstanding. He's been pivotal in creating a good culture here in Tucson as well as Arizona, and then also helping me along with my journey.
Well, excellent, Erin. Anything else that we want to share about Erin? I hope that people know that you're accessible and available, for information, for questions. And that's what this Cannamentor program is all about, making sure people know that the Arizona community is here to help them. Hey, did you change size and screens?
I did not.
Oh, that's weird. I haven't even consumed anything. That was so strange. Anyways, doesn't matter. Anything else you want them to know? That was so weird.
I would just say that while I am located in Tucson, I've got clients all across the state, and I will travel to meet with you or do Zoom meetings. So don't let that hold you back if you're in the valley or even up north.
Actually, that's very helpful because there are some people in Tucson, and I think you are our first Tucson-based Cannamentor.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're going to have Chip also from downtown. Mo is going to be on. I think Natalie, Claire. The downtown group loves this program, and we have other people coming. We are gathering them up this week and next week, and we're going to get everybody online by the end of next week, so that people have points of contact in our Arizona industry. And
yeah, it's a great program.
It's my honor to help run MITA and to host everybody in this virtual way. So we thank you again. How's the best way for people to reach out to you? Email, LinkedIn, phone?
Yep, you can email me. It's Erin@goldleafaz.com, or you can give me a call, 520-343-0248.
Well, Erin, thank you very much. And we really appreciate you. And I know that this community is so awesome because people are just so willing to help each other. You're always at MITA. And I always say that people come to MITA, that the ones who can do things transparently, honestly, and are there to share and take from each other in a very respectable way. So
yes, I agree completely, and urge everybody to take advantage of this program that you've put together, get in contact with people, and really use those connections.
Well, Erin, thank you much for becoming a Cannamentor.
Yeah, thank you for having me.